So the third part to the ThingWorx side of things is ThingWorx Connected PLM. Okay, so the idea is this lets you develop and use custom Navigate apps. So it could be a case of taking the existing apps, like the parts list app, and changing that, adding connecting that into other systems, as I mentioned before, or building your own applications like that ECM Metrics dashboard. Okay. So we can use that to build these custom apps. Sorry, slide there. So as I said, Connected PLM lets you customize the out-of-the-box apps. It lets you build your own standalone apps. Okay, like I showed the metric dashboard, and it also lets you embed those mashups inside Windchill, like you can see in that third picture. So another example of that might be, customization of the parts list. Okay, so we are using ThingWorx at the back end, which talks to systems and devices. Okay, so we can connect ThingWorx into our ERP system. Okay, so we go and look at the parts list. Okay, so we can see here's our list of items. We might do a bit of color coding based on its state. And at the same time, for those part numbers, we can go off and query our ERP system to then pull through stock quantities at the same time. We can start to aggregate data from multiple systems. Okay, so that's the idea of our connected PLM. All right, so that's what I want to show you. If you want to see more on this, a customer story, and particularly someone who's done a lot of work around building their own custom apps, PTC ran a webinar just recently with Johnson & Johnson. Where their ThingWorx architect talked about what they've been doing with ThingWorx Navigate, both in terms of making data available to the broader organization, as well as building custom apps to make documentation readily available for users, ability to download information to send externally when they need to, integrating into other systems and the like. Okay, so it's a very good webinar. Very impressive what they've done. They're talking about building apps to support more than 20,000 users globally. They've got a lot of users who need access to that information that's stored inside their Windchill. Okay, so there's plenty of stuff there. So we've just posted a link to that webinar recording in the chat for the webinar. Okay, and if you missed that, you can follow up with us, and our posting on that will provide that link down the track. Okay. The other thing, just before I wrap up, there is also PTC has launched a Navigate test drive. Okay, so it's a 15-day test drive. So this is a live Navigate site. You sign up for that. It takes about 2 or 3 minutes once you've hit sign up to the system being available for you to log in. So the idea is that you can log in and see how Navigate works yourself. So there's some guides that guide you through that process. So basically you can see how the searching works, how these parts lists and other applications work, how you report a problem. It's a nice little, I guess, try it out and see how it works for yourself. Okay, and again, we've provided a link in the chat on where you can access, where you can log in and access, sign up for that test drive.